Hey Virgos, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you who are new to the channel, please do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below along with the notification bell. That way you can be notified anytime I go live or post new content. All right, Virgos, love you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love, likes, comments, shares, subscribes, gifts, everything that you do. You guys are the best, Virgo. Okay, so hopping right along, Virgo. Let me relight an incense because I just did Taurus and Capricorn, and that incense has gone out. So here we go, Virgo. We're gonna clear the space, and we're gonna start with my Yin Yang Oracle over here by Stellar. We're gonna find out what's going on in your current environment. Virgo. I'm on the sign of Virgo. Please keep in mind that the reading may or may not resonate with every single Virgo, so please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay, as I do play a factor. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, Virgo. Okay. Just doing what we do, Virgo. Doing what we do. All right. So we're clearing the space. Okay. All right, Virgos, here we go. That's what we do. That's what we do. Okay. Spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency, Holy Spirit, Most High, Heavenly Father, Creator of the Universe, please allow me to see the messages for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please allow me to see the messages for Virgo. What is going on in Virgo's current environment? Please show me the messages. What's going on in Virgo's current environment? What does Virgo need to be aware of? What do they need to be aware of? I love the way that sage smells, y'all. I really do. It's something about that the sage stick. I don't know, just such a healthy smell. I don't even know if there's such a phrase, but I feel like it's so healthy. Like, I don't know, Virgo. Y'all know I'm great. Okay, so ooh, Virgo. We have shadow side, moon, the dark night. Virgo, what are you hiding from? Or who's hiding from you? What are they hiding from you? Somebody's hiding something from you. With shadow side and moon, and then we have dark night. Some of you may be going through a dark night of the soul, Virgo. Yep. Reflection and projection. So Spirit's saying you need to be aware of things that trigger you. Because things that cause disharmony and conflict in your personal life, I feel, they can spill over into other areas of your life, Virgo. For some of you, this is not for every single Virgo. Like I said, take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. And also check the other places in your chart, in your natal chart. But for some of you, you are going through a dark night of the soul. You are purging toxic energies, which I'm so proud of you, Virgo, if you're in this energy, because that means you're releasing things that do not serve you. Soul ties, codependencies, selfishness, drama, all those types of things. And I feel like things that cause you to fall back into those things, you're trying to disconnect from them because you know the conflict and the problems that it causes. Triggers here, right? You see this conflict. When you're operating from your shadow self, there's a lot of issues that come up. And I feel like you be careful of that energy that you project. Spirit wants you to know. That's the advice they're telling me. Be careful what you project, because what you project out into the universe is a reflection of you, is a reflection of your character. So be mindful of the energies that you're projecting out to other people, right? And also to be aware of the energies that other people are projecting onto you, especially if they're operating out of their dark energy, you know, the shadow side, the moon energy. Okay. Tell me more. What's going on with Virgo's environment? Some of you have had some wounds, and that could be wounds, deep wounds, Virgo, from childhood, from past connections, and it causes you to be guarded and not really open up as much. And for some of you, that can cause conflict in your relationships, right? But for some of you, you're completing those cycles, you're metamorphosing, hence the butterfly here, and you're going through changes, which is really beautiful energy, Virgo, because once you go through that dark night of the soul energy and you purge and you disconnect from soul ties and you disconnect from codependencies and karmic energies and toxic devil energies, you can move into something more beautiful because you no longer are in this energy of lack and suffering. It's like a Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles energy, right? Because you're abundant. You're abundant, Virgo. But sometimes when we're in a connection with someone who's in that type of energy, they pull us down because, look, they project their energies onto us. So Spirit's saying, be aware of that if you're in this situation, that someone is, they're in this energy, right? They're hiding things from you. You feel that they're hiding something from you, Virgo. It's probably because they are, right? And not only that, but it's causing conflict and disharmony between you and that person in the connection, right? This person could be very guarded, or you could be because of it. So be aware of it. For some of you, that's a storyline for some of you, not for all. What's coming in for Virgo? What is coming in? We had the blue sodalite crystal, right, for the throat chakra and communication, charging that deck. This is the Gilded Tarot Royale by Cyril Marchetti. You can get it off of Amazon for those who are interested. Let's see. What's coming in for Virgo, Spirit guides? All right, for some of you, Virgo, why are they giving me these three? I'm gonna take them as I see them. For some of you, you're giving too much. Spirit wants you to hold back. They want you to hold back. It's time for you to focus on you, Nine of Pentacles, to move forward, to be independent. If you were codependent, you were relying on someone else who wasn't giving to you. It's time for you to move on your own, Virgo, which I don't feel like this is for most of you. That's a very small few. For some of you who are relying on some masculine, we have the Emperor here, which is my divine masculine card, Aries energy. It's time for you to be your own boss. For some of you, it's time for you to be your own boss and stand in your power. King of Swords stands in his power. Ain't nobody telling him what to do. King of Swords. He thinks on his own. He acts on his own when he's ready. Not only that, but he's eloquent and he's a great communicator. The King of Swords is an excellent communicator, and he knows he uses the gift of gab to his benefit. Okay? So some of you may be, I feel like Virgo, some of you may be starting a business because you're tired of working and only getting very little. So you always have to save money because you can't really get the things that you want when you want them. So some of you say, you know what? I'm gonna start a side hustle. I'm starting a business and I'm moving forward. Great. So for some of you, you're in your Emperor, Empress energy. You're standing in your power with the King of Swords. Standing in your power, and you're using your resources, utilizing your resources. Love it, Virgo. I love it. For some of you, there was a divine masculine in a love situation. There was a divine masculine who's emotionally unavailable. He sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. He sees you as very abundant, Virgo. Very abundant. Very successful, very nurturing and loving as well. But the truth is this man, this guy, he's not ready to fully be emotionally vulnerable with you in a connection. For some of you, Virgo, for the feminines that are watching. For the masculine, some of you are not ready to give to a connection. Some of you are just not ready to give to a connection yet. You're still holding back. Could be because you're still giving to someone else. The Queen of Cups is here. A lot of you are putting in a lot of overtime, Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles here. Some of you are working really, really hard. If this is in regards to a job situation, remember, just keep in mind these are general messages, okay? So I'm only going to tell you what I see and what messages I pick up, because I'm not going to restrict myself to just love situations. There's so many different things in life outside of relationships. There's all kinds of different relationships. You have family, you have parents, you have all kinds of relationships, co-workers, right? Do one more, please, for what's coming in for Virgo. One more, what's coming in for Virgo. Wow. Okay. So, like I was saying, Virgo, some of you have been putting in a lot of work, a lot of overtime. Things are about to balance out financially for you. There's going to be success with the Ace of Swords. There's also going to be clarity for some of you who may be going through a court or legal situation where you've had to spend money on maybe an attorney or attorney's fees, lawyer, court costs. There's going to be a judgment, a final decision is going to be made with this. Okay. The Magician is here. Spirit is saying you have all the tools at your disposal, Virgo, to choose wisely, to choose what it is that you want to do, how you want to make progress in your life, how you want to succeed, whether that's in career, whether that's in love. You have everything you need, all the resources. Utilize them. Okay? Utilize your resources, Virgo. That's what Spirit wants you to know. But you're the manifester here. I feel like you're manifesting the dreams, your heart's true desires for what it is that you want. That's what I'm seeing for a lot of you. Oh, and you know what? I didn't mention the Queen of Cups here. I very briefly covered her. But she was next to the King of Swords. So for some of you, you are giving too much to someone. Virgo, some of you are giving too much to someone that was giving very little to you. Stop it. Just stop it. Nope. Spirit said stop. It's time to love yourself. Queen of Cups. She's about, she's highly intuitive, but she's sensitive. And she's a nurturer. She's loving. Queen of Cups. She's about emotions and feelings. Okay? You can feel when someone's not willing to be, excuse me, my back was itching. Sorry, Virgo. You can feel when somebody's not being emotionally vulnerable with you. They're not willing to talk about deep subjects. And that, especially in a love connection relationship, that can be a huge problem, right? If that person is not willing to sit down and have a deep conversation with you about your feelings, your opinions, how you feel, just like you're open to receiving what they have to tell you about how they feel or their perspective on certain issues, that can pose a problem, right? Spirit saying with the Knight of Pentacles, don't be the only person putting in the work. Things have to be balanced. And I feel like you're going to start to see that very clearly. Who is putting in effort and energy into this connection? Why did you choose this person? Why this person? Why did you choose them? Right? Why did you allow them into your space? Are they giving to you, or are you the only one giving? That's the question for some of you in a love situation. Work situation, business, you're going to be putting in a lot of work, a lot of time, Knight of Pentacles, but it's going to pay off. There's going to be success. There is going to be success. You're going to have options. You're going to be able to travel. You're going to be able to buy things that you've always wanted to purchase, Virgo. Like, things are going to look very successful for you. Even in love, too, because it looks like everything balances out. Justice, Ace of Swords, the Magician. He's powerful. That's Gemini energies. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, air sign, water sign, Seven of Cups. Okay? Some of you are going to need to make a decision, though, about what you truly want with the Magician here, and see clearly. See it clearly now. So see what it is that you truly want. Okay? In any situation, and make that decision to move forward. All right? So you have options coming in for the month of June, Virgo. So that's been your reading, your general reading. Let me pull advice from our spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. All right? What's the advice for Virgo? What's the advice for Virgo, spirit guides? Let's pull one. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Remember, like I said, utilize your resources. Utilize your resources, Virgo. You have the power. Virgo, you have the power to choose to do whatever it is that you want to do to be successful. You have the power. That's been your reading. Until next time, love you guys.